Alright kiddies, new song today, Your Guitar Sage here. We're going to learn our song by Taylor Swift, a real popular song out right now, and a real easy song. So, all the techniques, chords, all that good stuff that I'm talking about here today, if you get confused with anything, check out my other videos, and then also check out YourGuitarSage.com, where I've got an ebook there that'll help you with the techniques here today. I'm pulling up my chart of this song that I charted here. If you want to get a hold of that, hit YourGuitarSage.com too, and you can find out how to do that. Okay, so without further ado, let's move along here. 4 chords in this whole song: D, E minor, G, and A. That's literally the whole tune, okay? So we'll talk about strumming techniques and all that good stuff here as well, but let's talk about these chords for a minute. I'm assuming you know how to play most of these chords, but if not, I guess just stop the video there and you'll be able to tell here. Here's a D chord. I bring my thumb around the top and mute that string, the low E, so that just the bottom 5 strings are playing. That little mute there. An E minor, it's 2 fingers right here on the 2nd fret of the 4th and 5th string. A G, which you can play like this, like this, like this, or like this, or like this. I mean, there's a bunch of different ways you can play it, but we're just going to worry about this one right now. The way I like to do it is to I lift my 1st finger up, I take my 2nd finger, lay it on that low G, I lay it over a little bit to mute this 5th string. So it should sound something like this. Okay, there's our G. And the A is also muting the low E. And we got... Okay, so there you go. Alright, so let's talk about rhythm for a minute. The song's in 4, so it's like 3, 4, so you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's how I want you to play this in the beginning. Is just, unless you're up for doing the strumming right away. If you're new, if you're a newbie and don't know quite how to do the strumming yet, it's fun just to play these chords straight to the song, just like this, okay? Now, if you're up for the strumming part, this is going to be your rhythm. It's going to be 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and. Yes, I'm playing it slow. I want you to understand this here. So 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and. So it's going to sound something like this together. What it would sound like with the music. Okay, now you can obviously tell I'm doing a few little things differently, but they're really impromptu, so I'm kind of doing them on the fly, but for the most part my rhythm is 1 and 2 and 3. I'm playing it faster. And you can probably hear that I'm not quite doing that either when I just played it with that. I'm doing more of a muting technique. Again, as you'll see in a lot of these songs that I'm showing you, you want to take this fleshy part of your palm, karate chop it right here while you're strumming. You get a nice percussive type sound, and it lets you to mute and to accent notes or chords that you don't want muted. So something like this. this technique is real popular with all sorts of popular music. It sounds redundant, but it is. Rock, pop, blues, country, heavy metal, thrash, just about anything. This idea of resting your hand on the palm, or resting your palm right here on the bridge. You'll hear it in you know, any sort of punk music, that sort of thing. Just by muting these notes, and you get that kind of sound instead of. Alright, so all that to say, we kind of took a little detour there, but muting, you want to get used to it. It's a little bit awkward at first, but you want to be able to do that. Okay, let me look, make sure there's nothing else in this chart that we need to go over. I think that's going to be it. Yes. So, to sum it up, we got D, E minor, G, and A. And you got the strumming rhythm. Any questions on the chart or any of the techniques we've used today, go to YourGuitarSage.com, check out the ebook, and hopefully that'll answer all the questions for you. Alright, keep checking in. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, and keep checking in with more videos. Okay? Keep practicing, and until later, howdy.